Well, I'll try not to make this too much of a rant, but it kind of is a rant. So I was really thrilled about this video because I know you guys enjoy it when I bring you business ideas, intriguing, unique opportunities, and the like. For this video, I will be talking about how starting a company or how earning money online may be a very rewarding experience. Several lucrative company concepts can thrive this year, but only if entrepreneurs can discover something that combines their interests with customer wants. So here are the 10 business ideas that will be popular this year. Number 1, starting a podcast. You've undoubtedly heard or observed that podcasts have grown in popularity over the previous years. They are still relatively new, and the sector is growing rapidly as more individuals find the platform for the first time. Well, you could become a podcaster and monetize that, but that's not the business concept I'm talking about here. Because although that business idea is fantastic, it may be tough to scale and make into a sustainable and meaningful income for yourself. But here's a proposal that is far more practical and something you can make happen more directly that is also to help those podcasters. What I mean is you could start editing for clients and other businesses. You may simply learn how to edit podcasts on your own. In fact, I would argue that this is one of the most simple jobs out there. It happens quickly, it's straightforward, and there isn't much to it. So you can become a podcast editor with only a little self-education. From there, you may either provide freelance skills as a podcast editor on sites like Upwork, or you can extend your services and become a podcast manager or producer. Podcast editors often make between $20 and $50 per hour, $20 when you're initially starting off. So as you build up your portfolio and expertise, you may raise your pricing too. As I said, to about $50 per hour. Nevertheless, if you increase your skills and become a producer or podcast manager, you may charge up to $100 per hour. You may also increase this potential in the future by recruiting individuals to join your team and delegating work so you can do very little of it yourself while still earning the difference between how much you charge your customers and how much you have to pay your various freelancers who actually work for you. As a podcast management service, for example, you may charge your customers about $1,500 each month. Number 2, flipping goods. Now, I'm not talking about just selling something you already possess. I also want you to know that you have a lot of alternatives to this. What you're essentially doing is reselling stuff, which is what Walmart and Target do to earn money. They purchase things from wholesalers and producers, then resell them at a profit in their shops. And that is how many firms like this operate. The simplest method to get started with this sort of reselling business strategy is to start acquiring products on sale or that people don't really need again, but still have some value. You may be flipping houses or cars. The idea here is very simple, and it is to acquire and sell more costly items. Your earnings tend to be higher even if the profit margin is very thin. For example, if you purchased a property for $200,000 and then sold it for $210,000, your profit margin would be effective, and this is simplifying things, 5%. Nonetheless, you earn $10,000. As an example, pretend you're purchasing and selling something for a few dollars, and you have the same 5% profit margin. As an example, suppose you paid $10 for something and subsequently sold it for $10.50. The profit margin remains 5%. So instead of $10,000, you're now only earning 50 cents. Thus, it's a good idea to acquire and sell the most costly items you can afford. Number 3, Creation Project Manager. I'm sure you're aware that courses have grown in popularity. A large number of individuals desire to build and sell courses. This is a very scalable company concept. It has the potential to be both lucrative and enjoyable. Personally, I love doing it. But there are individuals out there who are small company owners, teachers, or professionals of some kind. They have a talent and they wish to teach that, and they're aware that if they establish a course, they might profit from it, but they do not believe they are competent in constructing the course itself. Maybe they don't feel tech savvy enough, or it's simply too vast and daunting for them to take on. Sometimes they are unsure how to structure the material to create an effective course. If you understand how to put up a course and how to arrange a course, you may provide services to those folks. What I like about this company concept is that it doesn't need a large number of customers to be lucrative. And it's the type of business model that will generate a lot of word-of-mouth referrals, because if you successfully produce a course for someone and they're pleased with the results, they'll definitely tell their friends who want to create courses about you, and they will recommend your services because you've helped them out so much. Number 4, work as an SEO. Search algorithms are continually being improved. To rank better in search results, everything put on a website must comply with and follow the principles laid down by Google. But the opportunity here is that many people want to rank top of Google pages, but not everyone knows the skill. Also, since many businesses don't always have the time or expertise to do so, a search engine optimization, SEO firm would prosper in that area. It would also find long-term success beyond this year, since search engines like Google would continue to be a part of everyday consumers' everyday life for the foreseeable future. As an individual, it is also a great opportunity for you to earn a lot of money when you learn the skill properly. You can take advantage of Facebook Marketplace, Upwork, and Fiverr to reach potential customers. Understanding how current SEO algorithms function for content like blog articles, website features, and highlighted snippets are critical. Studying through internet courses may require time and effort, but the end result will be a better grasp of SEO and a better corporate reputation. Number 5, selling on Amazon. I'm sure you know you can sell things on Amazon, and you probably do. You should also be aware that you can create and self-publish a book and sell it on Amazon, but it may be a bit more of a project than you want to take on, even if you know it may be successful. So here's an alternative worth considering. Amazon allows you to sell virtually blank books. These volumes, however, are not always totally blank. These are a workbook or a planner with a lot of open space, but you've included design elements or extremely scant material throughout the book. These novels are really simple to write since there isn't much material and they're often repetitious. Therefore, for example, you might have the same thing on every page of a diary with prompts or a certain sort of planner. For example, suppose a consumer purchases your planner on Amazon for $15 and it costs them $3 to print and mail the book. Therefore, you make $15 less $3 for a $12 profit, and that's what you get paid. And all you had to do was create a book and put it on Amazon. Number 6, becoming an author. This one may seem oversaturated at first, as if there's too much competition, but let me explain why that is not the case. The business concept I'm referring to is becoming a writer, a freelance writer, or a freelance copywriter. These abilities are in high demand. It may be tough to believe, but it is really rare to discover individuals who can write properly. Hence, if you have a strong English ability and can write properly, there is a market for your services. Writers often start at approximately $10 per hour, but you may make considerably more as you build up your clients, establish a name, and demonstrate that you have strong talents. Number 7, becoming a Pinterest account manager. If you don't know much about internet marketing, you may be surprised to learn that many companies that produce written content, in particular, utilize Pinterest as one of their primary sources of traffic from their website. In other words, Pinterest is how they attract visitors to their website and encourage them to read their posts. So obviously, they must utilize Pinterest and manage their pins, as well as adverts and other such things. Pinterest is a fairly easy platform, but it doesn't mean there isn't a lot of labor involved in simply maintaining those accounts. If you want to learn how to manage a Pinterest account, you can watch free videos on YouTube that are about Pinterest strategy and account management. You might also take classes on Pinterest strategy and account management on sites like Udemy. Number 8, creating courses. There are several ways around this, but what I'm talking about right now is that you can create and sell your courses by listing them on sites like Udemy and Skillshare, as well as using a site like Teachable to sell them to your own audience. And the cool thing about this is that there's no reason why you can't put your course on multiple platforms and sell it on multiple platforms. This way, instead of putting all your eggs in one basket and then having to work extremely hard to generate enough sales on Udemy or from your small audience to support yourself. Number 9, transcribing. Transcription is a very simple profession or gig to begin with. There are virtually few entrance hurdles. If you can transcribe anything successfully, and by the way, transcribing is just listening to audio or viewing a video while listening to audio and typing what you're hearing, you're converting audio or an audio-visual piece of material into written text. And this is something that is in high demand these days, with many different firms offering transcribing services. Nonetheless, if you can get somewhat quick at this easy skill of transcribing, you may be able to make anywhere from $5 to $10 per hour. But the quicker you go, the more you may earn every hour, which can range from $50 to $60. However, I will acknowledge that this company concept is far less scalable than the majority of the others on my list. Of course, you could turn this into a transcribing service, and there are a lot of individuals who have done so. But it's also a simple method to start generating money online. Number 10, drone videography. The final business idea I'd like to share with you today is for a local business rather than an online business. It belongs to a drone videographer. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but drones have become increasingly affordable in recent years. It used to be that you had to pay at least $500 to $1,000 for a decent drone, but now we're seeing high-quality drones for as little as $50 to $100, which is insane. Drone videography is in high demand across a wide range of industries. Event planners, for example, require drone videographers for their clients' events, and realtors also require drone videographers for their real estate listings. And then there are content creators of all kinds, from movie producers to YouTubers to course creators, who want to hire drone videographers to add some amazing footage to their content. Now, if you want to learn my number 1 recommended online business to make $10,000 to $30,000 a month, make sure you check out the link in the description and pinned comment below. And if you want to learn about 8 ways to make money from your phone, watch this video next. Remember, you're just one business away.